Hi everybody, and welcome to your reading by sign for February. Let's see who we are reading for next. Oh, Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. Be sure to check out your moon sign, your rising sign for a more complete picture of the month, or if this reading doesn't resonate for you completely, give that a try. Okay, so I am recording this on a Monday, a moon day, and that is your planetary ruler. And we're going to see what messages we have for the month of February. Let's see. I would like to use the good tarot for you. All right, I hope you're all having a good start to your new year, according to the Gregorian calendar. While I'm shuffling, I'll go over some astrological dates here. We do have a full moon in your sign, Cancer. That's coming up February 5th. And that's at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 22 degrees Cancer in sidereal astrology. So that'll be making a T-square with Uranus, the planet of freedom and the unexpected, right? So we also have February 1st, the holiday of Imbolc, and that's the halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. So moving on to February 13th, we have the sun entering sidereal Aquarius around 1 in the morning. And then, of course, the next day being Valentine's Day. I'm going to do separate love readings by sign for that. But the following day, the 15th, we have an exact conjunction between Neptune and Venus. And that could be good and bad, depending on the situation. But it does bring an opportunity for new romance or more compassionate spiritual bonding to an existing relationship. However, this transit comes with a risk of disappointment if you're ignoring the red flags or harsh realities of an existing partnership. At work, you might have trouble concentrating, get distracted easily, find yourself daydreaming, but that's great for creativity if you're an artist or a musician. Surround yourself with beautiful things, comfortable things. Stay away from any harsh or aggressive environments or people. And you could have a higher level of compassion at this time and get fulfillment in charity work or caring for others. And finally, we have the new moon at 7 degrees Aquarius. That'll be conjunct Saturn on February 20th around 2 a.m. Eastern. So I got these 4 cards. These 2 cards, they feel extra, but let's see what they are. The 2 of Earth and the Page of Water. All right, we'll see if they have some integration into this reading. But you are the suit of water. A new emotional pursuit, maybe setting down one obligation in favor of another. Changing your priorities this month. Emotional self-care could be important. And that increased compassion around the middle of the month might play a role for you. And let's look underneath your deck. The 9 of Water, 9 of Cups. Okay. A wish come true. This is the wish fulfillment card. So you could see that by changing your priorities and your focus, you could see some blessings coming in for you this month. Ooh, you're the Magician. Number 1. That is starting of a new path on a new project. Wielding power and control. I get a sense of stability from you this month and your power to manifest, because there's a clearing that's happened. There's been some kind of purging or release that's allowed you to embrace this magic of the Magician. So let's see what else we have. The Empress, number 3, the divine feminine power of abundance and fertility. So all of your intentions are extremely fertile this month. They will yield dividends for you. There will be a harvest. Again, the wish is coming true. You're going to get your wish, whatever that is this month, but it's going to be physical, tangible, something you can hold in your hand here in the 2 of Earth, right? Then we have the Messenger of Water. This would be the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, you have been wishing for love and an ideal love partner. That could be what you're manifesting, or again, just something that you really enjoy. Could be personal time, it could be free time, whatever it is that makes you feel good. And then we have the Ace of Air, communication. I think I just heard the word acceptance. So some of you could be getting good news of being accepted to a new job, a social circle, or maybe you applied for an apartment or a job, but something, again, this Ace of Swords coming through as communication. Aces are also ones. So here we have a 1 and a 1 on each side. They're pillars. It's like a portal that you're bringing through these manifestations. So it could be on or after this full moon on the 5th, but I feel more towards the middle of the month there with Venus conjunct Neptune, because we have Venus represented here in the Empress card, and Neptune, god of the sea, here in the water card with the seahorse. So look for something that you've been desiring and waiting for to come through for you. So speaking of the astrology, let's go ahead and get some cards of astrology for you. I mean, just congratulations, though. You've done the work. You've earned it. One more. Okay. First of all, Libra. Consideration, fairness, and harmony. Okay. It could have been surrounding a relationship, or mending fences, mending partnerships. But there's a restoration also of balance and harmony within yourself. And that's what I said, like you have this power. I've mentioned balance and power here in the Magician card. That's how you're able to manifest, because you've restored this masculine, feminine energy within you to be in harmony. That's how they work together, the two poles of the battery, right? Cancer, your card's coming up. That's great. Amazing. Nurture, comfort, and protection. So I feel, again, you're giving a lot of that to yourself. I feel you are the Empress this month. This is mother energy. You could be a mother to yourself, or taking care of your family and having great satisfaction in doing so. Could be getting a new home. You see how the hermit crab changes shells. It changes its home. So you could be working on your physical appearance, your physical shell, or restoring or moving a home in order to enhance this comfort in your own skin and in your own home. And then finally, house 6, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. Yeah. So again, this could be a restoration of health. I mentioned rebalancing energies or power within yourself. Also the daily routine that includes going to work. It's house 6 is Virgo. So your job, I felt like somebody's getting a new job here in the Ace of Air, a new renewed sense of purpose perhaps, and a new foundation. Like I said, some of you physically moving homes. Okay, that is amazing. So real exciting stuff coming for you this month, Cancer. I'm really happy for you. Okay. Get our Queen of the Moon Oracle here. The unexpected, number 43. This is a blue moon. They say, once in a blue moon, these opportunities come around. So when it comes for you, be sure to accept. And that's maybe what this Ace of Swords is, you accepting, saying yes. The Pegasus has wings. It's ready to fly. It's ready to go. And then we also have, that full moon in your sign at 22 Cancer, and it's T-squaring Uranus, and that is the planet of the unexpected, also of freedom. So let's go ahead and read about the blue moon. No matter how well you plan, there is always room for the unexpected to occur. Build your resilience, as rare occurrences can happen. A visitor you have not seen in a long time may re-enter your life. I trust in myself and in life. Okay. Well, we all know what a blue moon is, but I just wanted to emphasize the message there in the book, that be open to receiving communication in the Ace of Swords, perhaps from someone from your past who you haven't seen in a bit. That could be a great new opportunity for you. And again, an invitation. And as there's two figures there in the card, you could be getting together with someone. Again, it could be your ideal love with the Knight of Cups coming up here. Of course, don't overlook the red flags. As we mentioned, Neptune can make things very dreamy and romantic, but also deceptive. But I think you're wise enough. Like with the Magician being the first card out, you did the healing, and you're ready for anything. You have that wise discernment at your disposal. Okay, let's see what we can expect for Cancer. tear. Number 52. More elements of water. Could be shedding a tear. If you have to say goodbye to an old life. Let's see what it has to say. I don't think I've pulled this card before either. Could also be tears of joy. But it is definitely a release. So we have the tears called the morning, the release, the rain. Tears are droplets of letting go. Once they begin to fall, we allow the swelling tide of emotion to run its elemental course. Often the tear is what is needed in order for a conversation or situation to break into the next level of intimacy and vulnerability. Some say that tears are so powerful in softening our egos that they open up a portal to the unseen world. Through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us, and we are reminded of their eternal embrace. We sense our humanity, and we allow ourselves to be held. It is likely this card appears when there is grieving yet to do, a sinking down into disappointment or despair that, once acknowledged, will bring a shimmer of clarity to our dewy eyes. When light, melancholy, melody flowing through; when dark, drowning, drama, and murkiness. If both are the tear and the river appear in a reading, this indicates an excess of the water element in your life, as in the Ayurvedic tradition balance it with fire and earth. The tear is powerful, and it is possible to be subsumed in its waters. Find a supportive place to open the floodgates. Okay, so with all the water appearing here in the Nine of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, again, there's a release happening here, but we can't begin anew until we release the old. So if there is some emotional attachment or blockage, and with the Libra card coming up here as in partnership, could be with a Libra or an Aries or any other water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But there is some mourning that is going to happen. I can't lie. There will be... but I also feel like a lot of tears of joy are coming for you. Like the Nine of Cups is underneath the deck here. It's like you're so happy you could cry, maybe because this is finally the relief, because that's what tears do. They release, they relieve. It's a relief of all the struggle you've gone through up until this point. So let's take a look at our Rose Oracle. Someone could also be sad to lose you, to let you go, or to see you go, but you know, that's for them to deal with, unfortunately. I know none of us like to inflict pain on others, but let's see what the Rose Oracle says. Come to me, attracting like a rose, receive abundance, desires. Yeah, well, the Nine of Cups here is an affirmation of that, of the attraction of your wish. This is what you wished for in the Magician. You made it happen. And then underneath I have the Sun too. Joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. So maybe a rebalancing of your solar plexus chakra too with that Libra card there. If you weren't living your best life, if you were living somebody else's life or living for them instead of for yourself, this is a regaining of your power. And that's what's causing the attraction and the magic to happen. Okay, let's take a look at your animal medicine for February. What animal medicine does Cancer need? The bat, number 42. I don't think I've drawn this one either. Now the bat uses what echolocation to find its way. It's blind, right? Blind as a bat. You're not seeing with your physical eyes this month. Perhaps your third eye, your intuition. Let's find out what the book says for us. Ooh, the name of this is Rebirth. Okay, we did see those portals coming through in the Blue Moon card, the unexpected. Right? What's being birthed through this window? Oh, and that's number 43. Interesting correspondence. Okay, steeped in the mystery of Mesoamerican tribal ritual is the legend of Bat. Akin to the ancient Buddhist belief in reincarnation in Central America, Bat is the symbol of rebirth. The bat has for centuries been a treasured medicine of the Aztec, Toltec, Tolucan, and Mayan peoples. Bat embraces the idea of shamanistic death. The ritual death of the healer is steeped in secrets and highly involved initiation rites. Shaman death is a symbolic death of the initiate to the old ways of life and personal identity. The initiation that brings the right to heal and to be called shaman is necessary, preceded by ritual death. Most of these rituals are brutally hard on the body, mind, and spirit. In light of today's standards, it can be very difficult to find a person who can take the abuse and come through it with their balance intact. The basic idea of ancient initiations was to break down all the former notions of self that were held by the shaman to be. This could entail brutal tests of physical strength and psychic ability, and having every emotional button pushed hard. Taunting and spitting on the initiate was common and taught him or her to endure the duress with humanity and fortitude. The final initiation step was to be buried in the earth for one day and to be reborn without the former ego in the morning. This ritual is very similar to the Night of Fear practiced by natives of Turtle Island. In this ritual, the shaman-to-be is sent to a certain location to dig his or her grave and spend the night in the womb of Mother Earth totally alone, with the mouth of the grave covered by a blanket. Darkness and the sounds of an animal's prowling quickly confronts the initiate with his or her fears. As the darkness of the grave has its place in this ritual, so does the cave of Bat. Hanging upside down is a symbol for learning to transpose your former self into a newborn being. This is also the position that babies assume when they enter the world from the womb of woman. If Bat has appeared in your cards today, it symbolizes the need for a ritualistic death of some way of life that no longer suits your new growth pattern. Yeah, didn't I mention a completely new direction? A new identity is emerging, really. Okay. This can mean a time of letting go of old habits and of assuming a position in life that prepares you for rebirth, or in some cases, initiation. In every case, Bat signals rebirth of some part of yourself or the death of old patterns. If you resist your destiny, it can be a long, drawn-out, or painful death. The universe is always asking you to grow and become your future. To do so, you must die the shaman's death. Maybe that's why the tear came up, right? Confronting your fears. Again, doing that shadow work if you haven't already. But that's a huge release. Releasing your fears, having faith, like I felt, feeling your way through the darkness. Okay. Well, that's, two cards I've never drawn before. Let's see what the Mystical Wisdom Oracle has for you. Going with the flow, let things happen. And that bringing up the element of water again, and the tears, let the tears flow. And they say feel the fear and do it anyway, right? And then we have enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. There was that message of the shaman being reborn. Yeah, I think you've been playing small or living small, And we have Angel of Miracles, open your heart and expect a miracle. Okay, so we have the unexpected and a miracle coming through. Well, your faith is really going to be rewarded this month. Maybe after going through a long period of trial. Underneath, we have potential. Think big for your future. Again, I felt like a lot of you were holding yourself back or playing it small, not having faith in yourself or your power. So this could be a great month of getting that power back. See what the angels and ancestors have. Okay, seer, see beyond the current situation. Her eyes are covered too. She's not looking with her her physical eyes, but her spiritual eyes in the summer. I feel like you should go watch Libra's reading if you had maybe a relationship with a Libra, as Libra came up in this reading, and they're having very similar kind of ego death experiences and a rebirth in the sun and the light, or if you have other placements there. But summer, you're a summer baby. That's the time of Cancer. So obviously maybe by your solar return, you could see yourself assuming these positions or these titles that you're growing into. And we also have Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. Yeah, that's the Leo, rules the sun, the solar plexus. So follow your passion, follow your bliss, and you're going to again, come into this whole new realm. Looks like all these new opportunities are coming for you because they recognize what you have to give. And your talents weren't being used properly before. So you're being given a new arena where they'll truly shine and be valued. Oops. Okay. Let's go on with the Journey of Love card here. What Cancer needs. Ooh, God speaks. Number 33. This is the Master Teacher number. So again, channeling from source, more shaman energy coming in, being that high priestess, being the connection between the physical and spiritual world, having the ability to connect through the magician. He has typically a wand raised to heaven and a hand down to earth, as above, so below. And this is bringing that energy down from the etheric into the physical. So you might be a counselor, a teacher, a guide, a healer for some other people that have experienced similar life challenges as you. The divine is speaking to you directly. Underneath the silence, there is the endless music of love, pulsating throughout the universe. Within that sacred sound, there is guidance. It may or may not have words. It might be feeling in your heart that you can only access when you're still, relaxed, dancing, in a yoga practice, or even half asleep. It assures you that behind any struggle or challenge, there is only ever the divine seeking you out, calling you to surrender some fear or doubt or others so you can move closer. Trust in the sound of love beyond anything else, for in truth, no matter what may appear to be, there is nothing else. This oracle brings you guidance. You are being loved into becoming. Be open to being shown the divine genius in all that is happening. If you feel that you are being nudged, know that you are being nudged by the divine. If you feel you are being held back, know you are being held back by the divine. All is happening perfectly for you and will unfold in divine timing. The divine is speaking to you. When you are captivated by the beauty of nature or an illogical sense that everything is okay, listen. That's the divine talking to you, reassuring you that all is unfolding according to spiritual law in perfect cooperation with your own destiny. Okay, I'm going to finish this up with some of our little angel cards. See which messages our angels have for us since we have miracles showing up. What is it? Archangel, Angel of Miracles. I was going to pull these cards anyway, but I like, and also the Fire Guardian. Lots of angels showing up for you. All right. Okay. Joy. So yeah, there's a lot of joy to be had. Obviously, that's the expression on her face here. You're happy of the things that are coming into your life. We also have honesty. Okay, taking a look in the mirror. That might have to do with that retreat into the darkness. Being honest about what parts of you or what parts of your daily routine or your habits are not serving you anymore, and letting go of those. Discernment. Yep, using your clear thinking and wise mind to choose the proper direction, going forward to the future or going back to the past. I say go to the future, but you do have support. There are friends, your guardians, your angels and guides are here to support you through this journey. You're not alone, even in your darkest hour. We have play. It's another nod to the Leo energy of the sun there in the background. Carefree. I think you're going to have a lot more time to play in the future. Not so weighed down by responsibility. And finally, we have a blank. So the future is yours to write. It hasn't been written yet, so using your free will, your willpower to bring this future towards you, you have infinite possibilities of what you want it to look like. Okay? All right, Cancer, this was a beautiful reading. I wish you all the best of luck here in February, and hopefully we'll see you for those moon readings later this month. But till next time, take care. Bye.